Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, Let me introduce myself. My name is Afnizar Zulfa, and here I am the Prime Minister in this debate. In this debate, we will talk and discuss about the motion that this House believes that Indonesians should be allowed to have dual citizenship. So let me start off with what is dual citizenship. Dual citizenship or dual nationality, or as commonly referred to as multiple nationality, is a person's legal status in which the person is at the one time recognized by more than one country under its nationality and citizenship law as a national citizen of that country. A person holding multiple citizenship is generally entitled to the rights of citizenship in each country that they are holding. For example, right to a passport, right to enter the country, right to work, right to own property, right to vote, etc. And also be subject of obligation of citizenship. For example, national service, tax, etc. There is no convention, no, I'm sorry, there is no intentional convention which determines the nationality or citizenship status of a person, which is consequently determined exclusively under national laws that often conflict with each other, thus allowing for multiple citizenship situations to arise. Same as Indonesia, many Indonesian, or as we are familiar with, Warga Negara Indonesia, WNI, has decided to change their citizenship to other country because of reasons such as work, marriage, etc. These are simple things that is not really significant to a whole country, but it is a big part of someone's life. And it is safe to say that these former Indonesians
Kenapa
bilingual
sebagian rumah
uh,
tolong tutupin pintu?
who have changed
Ada yang
their
teleponan sama orang.
nationality is a loss for the
Nanti ada
country.
yang masuk lagi.
Thus, this house believe that Indonesian should be allowed to have dual citizenship. Many countries allows a general dual citizenship, while others don't. Some countries limit the options of the country while some don't. Countries like the US, UK, Denmark, Scotland, Hungary, Belgium, New Zealand, and others allow their citizens to own two or more citizenship. According to Endeavio.com, as of 2023, there are 131 countries that allows dual citizenship. That is a pretty big number uh, to consider. So that is a very good thing, though there are some few controversies about dual citizenship, but still, looking at the quantity of countries around the world, that is a very good. I wouldn't say a very good, but I would say that that is enough reason to allow dual citizenship. According to Endeavio.org, the benefits of dual citizenship are: first, global mobility. Some passports do not allow you the luxury of traveling to any destination and can be pretty restrictive. And a second passport can solve that problem by increasing one's mobility and removing the bureaucracy from the equation. Second, residence. One of the benefits of dual citizenship is guaranteed residence in multiple countries. I don't think I have to talk more about that. It is literally that. Third, property ownership. Following local laws and regulations, dual citizenships makes property ownership possible. Fourth, business. Acquiring second citizenship opens the door to many business opportunities and concludes business deals that were otherwise unavailable or hard to come by based on the original passport. Fifth, security. Obtaining a second passport from a stable country puts your mind at rest. In the event of any social, political, or economic instability in one's own country, you maintain a plan B. And then the sixth, cultural immersion. Being a citizen of another country is an opportunity to learn about another culture, tradition, and way of life. And then final benefit, quality of life. By obtaining dual citizenship, you can access world-class education and healthcare and an overall enhanced lifestyle. High net worth families in particular gain several benefits through dual citizenship. By obtaining dual citizenship status, these families have the names to unlock their full potential by accessing better opportunities in other countries. These opportunities include securing the family's future through education, healthcare, or simply a better lifestyle. And this is enough reason for Indonesia to allow their citizens to own dual citizenship. That's all. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
6:39.
Okay.
Bye.
Yes. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Leonardo Judicatus and the member of Prime Minister Time. Before we put forward our guest today, I'd like to define today's motion that this House believes that Indonesia should be allowed to have dual citizenship. Today, I, as the leader of opposition, will be explaining the motion. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, looking at the definitions of dual citizenship itself, it can be defined as a dual citizenship or dual nationality. Is simply the act of being a citizen of two countries at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, as we know that the country operates on the principle of singularity nationality, which means that Indonesian dual citizenship is not typically permitted. Indonesian law only allows Indonesian citizens to have full rights of ownership and use of land, implying that dual citizenship is equal to foreign citizenship. Ladies and gentlemen, based on the law of the Republic of Indonesia number 12 of 2006 concerning citizenship of the Republic of Indonesia contained in Article 19, paragraph 3, that in the event that the person concerned doesn't obtain citizenship of the Republic of Indonesia as a result of dual citizenship as intended in paragraph 2. Therefore, I completely reject the existence of dual citizenship in Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, agreeing to dual citizenship is a clear act of lack of your loyalty to citizenship. Additionally, the constitutional policy in Indonesia doesn't recognize dual nationality or dual citizenship from a human rights perspective and welfare. Ladies and gentlemen, To be able to enjoy what are called universal human rights, an individual must first enjoy the right to citizenship, namely formal and complete citizenship status in one country. If someone has citizenship in the country, that person has to the right life, work, food, and travel in that country. Not only that, implementing dual citizenship is the same as giving permissions to citizens who have dual citizenship to be able to lead, serve, and rule in Indonesia. So, what will state governance be like in the future? If it's the managed like that, isn't that a part of an indirect colonization? Ladies and gentlemen, dual citizenship status can be a means of spreading radical ideas, separatism, and terrorism. It is necessary to think about the selective method so that it doesn't damage the state system and is able to prevent decay in the evaluation system if we want to implement it. Ladies and gentlemen, the system is considered to be able to affect sovereignty and could disrupt national defense because it will be more high risk if we allowed to dual citizenship. It's not in business aspect. It can be every aspect in the country. And I think the country cannot handle for the risk that will come if the country allowed the dual citizenship in Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, the dual of citizenship is the is the thing that we shouldn't allow because that's the argument that ours is for. Therefore, based on the existing legal framework and policies, Indonesia doesn't allow dual citizenship. Once again, I totally reject dual citizenship in Indonesia because we have the law, the strong law of rejected dual citizenship in Indonesia. I think that this will be the reason why Indonesia is not allowed to dual citizenship. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is my argument about the rejecting dual citizenship in Indonesia, and I strongly rejected about the dual citizenship in Indonesia because we have a law of the Republic of Indonesia number 12 of 2006 concerning citizenship of the Republic of Indonesia contained in Article 19, paragraph B. It is, I think it is the strong uh, the strong reasons why Indonesia not should allow the dual citizenship. Okay, that's all about my argument. Thank you for your attention.
6:31.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Fani Sukmawitahuddin. Here I am as a Deputy Prime Minister in the debate. Our debate topic is Indonesia should be allowed to have dual citizenship. Okay, based on statement delivered by leader of opposition about indirect colonization, I fully reject it because dual citizenship does not always mean that a person will be more loyal to another country than to his own country. Many people Many people who have dual citizenship remain loyal to their home country. This is actually a positive step to provide wider opportunities to Indonesian citizens. This is a positive step to provide wider opportunities for Indonesian citizens. And Indonesia is an open and democratic country. The granting of dual citizenship is a form of recognition of the sovereignty and human rights. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to add another argument from Prime Minister. The application of a single citizenship can actually limit the association of a citizen in the current era of modernization. Therefore, it is important to consider the application of dual citizenship, not limited dual citizen in Indonesia. Therefore, this can be improved to make Indonesian citizens allowed to have dual citizenship, because dual citizenship can increase mobility and employment opportunities. People with dual citizenship can more easily travel and work abroad. This can increase their opportunities for better education, work experience, and income. And dual citizenship can strengthen international relations. People with dual citizenship can serve as a bridge between two countries. They can help from an understanding to cooperation between nations, such as having to increase trade, investment, and tourism between two countries. Dual citizenship can provide flexibility for individuals to take advantage of education, careers, and business opportunities abroad without having to lose their home citizenship. It can encourage the development of internationally experienced and qualified human resources, and can improve the quality of education and career. Ladies and gentlemen, the extent of dual citizenship in Indonesia can make it easier for children with dual citizenship to choose to become Indonesian citizens. This can facilitate the citizenship process to provide legal certainty for child, unlike what is recorded in Law Number 12 of 2006. As we know, Law Number 12, Number 6, to 12, 2006 on citizenship stage, there Indonesia currently only allow dual citizenship for children resulting from mixed marriage between Indonesian citizens and foreigners. These children can have dual citizenship until the age of 18. After that, they must choose one citizenship. Ladies and gentlemen, based on the data from the Directorate General of Immigration, Ministry of Law and Human Rights, the number of Indonesian citizens (WNI) who change citizenship to become foreign citizens during the 2019 until 2022, profile was 3,912 people. If this continue, Indonesia will lose generation of British people who choose to change citizenship, because in Indonesia they are not allowed to have dual citizenship, as such as Mutu Malikam, who become United States citizens, is one of the founder of the world leading technology companies. Therefore, I really agree with allowing Indonesian citizens to have dual citizenship. Okay, that's all my from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. 519. Yeah.
Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Diani Sanandani Srina. Here I am as the Deputy Leader of Opposition in the debate. Our debate topic is Indonesia should be allowed to have dual citizenship. After we heard from Deputy Prime Minister side that the application of a single citizenship can limit the association of the citizen in the current era of modernization, a person with a single citizenship can still establish relationship with people from other countries, both personally and professionally. This can be done through social media, long distance communication, or even by visiting the country. Ladies and gentlemen, therefore, I stand before you as a deputy leader of opposition on this occasion. I would like to convey some points. Since its independence, Indonesia has been following the single citizenship principle, that is, each person can only have one citizenship. Rights and obligations as a citizen of the country are determined by one's citizenship status. So, because of that, I would like to add some arguments from the leader of opposition. For the first one is being a citizen has rights and obligations. A person who has citizenship has the legal right to engage in governmental affairs, including the ability to vote, hold public office, and be protected by the government. As a condition of citizenship, an individual is bound by all national laws and regulations. So it means the person with dual citizenship will have rights and obligations in two different countries. This can cause uncertainty and conflict for people as well as a nation. And the second one is the national identity is symbolized by citizenship. An individual citizen's sense of belonging to a nation is reflected in their citizenship. There will be two national identities shared by an individual who hold dual citizenship. For some reason, this can be a problem, particularly when deciding which nation to support. Dual citizenship can hamper national defense. Ladies and gentlemen, complete legal protection is not a given for dual citizenship. A person with dual citizenship only has rights and obligations in the two countries. Thus, a person could lose one of their rights or obligation in even the rights and obligation in these two countries conflict. For Indonesians who marry foreign nationals, there are alternative approaches to legal protection. One approach achieved this is to accede to the 1974 approval of the Vienna Convention on the legal status of persons with a families by Indonesia. People with families, including those who are married to foreign nationals, have rights and obligations that are governed by the convention. Therefore, the Therefore, the implementation of dual citizenship cannot be considered as the right solution to overcome the problem of social restrictions in the era of modernization. In addition, it should has also be considered that Indonesia is a country that has a long history with the concept of single citizenship. This concept has been recognized by Indonesia Positive Law through Law Number 12 2006 on citizenship of the Republic in Indonesia. Therefore, changing of the concept of citizenship in Indonesia to dual citizenship requires an in-depth study and involves various parties. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For the can start.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce myself. Here in this debate session, I am Askandar Aisyah as member of opposition with the motion that Prime Minister mentioned before, which is Indonesians should be allowed to have dual citizenship. I agree with the definition that Prime Minister gave to us before. I also agree with the definition of dual citizenship that mentioned by leader of opposition, that dual citizenship is simply the act of being a citizen of two countries at the same time. But I don't agree if Indonesia should allow its people to have dual citizenship. Leader of opposition also mentioned that Indonesia law only allows Indonesian citizens to have full rights of ownership and use of land, implying that dual citizenship is equal to foreign citizenship. And it is clear that Indonesia gives limitation to dual citizenship. Ladies and gentlemen, in the event that the Indonesian citizenship status for the child results in the child having dual nationality, then after turning 18 or already married, the child must declare that he has chosen one of his nationalities. This statement must be submitted in writing no later than 3 years after the child is 18 years old or has married. Article 60 of Government Regulation Number 2 of 2007. If the child doesn't submit a statement choosing Indonesian citizenship, including due to negligence, then his Indonesian citizenship will be nullified when he is 21 years old or 3 years after marriage. He is obliged to return to the government of the Republic of Indonesia all decisions, documents, or other documents proving the child's identity as an Indonesian citizen within 14 days of losing his Indonesian citizenship. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, there are several disadvantages of being a citizen in two different countries. A dual citizenship can also have a negative effect on an individual's career if the line of work requires security clearance to access sensitive information. A dual citizenship would imply divided loyalties. In certain contexts, this may prove to be a significant stumbling block. However, individuals born with dual citizenship may face fewer problems than those who gain it by other means. The first one is dual obligations. If you have dual citizenship, you also must abide by the obligations of both countries. Complications could crop up where, for example, one country you are a citizen of requires military service. If you don't check the military requirements beforehand, you could break laws of one country by applying by the laws of another. The second one is consular protection. It might be unlikely for an individual to need consular protection abroad, but having dual citizenship might present some complications. Consular protection means citizens are able to claim the protection of their home state in an emergency abroad by going to an embassy. You might need help from an embassy if 1. You lose or have your passport or other identification stolen. There is serious accident or illness. Notify family in the event of death. And the last one is relief or emergency travel, called repatriation, in the event of natural disaster or conflict. However, For people with dual citizenship, this could make things complicated. The Home Office states that they cannot help dual nationals in the country of their other nationality. For example, Hong Kong announced, due to new laws from the Chinese mainland, that they would not recognize dual nationality. If a person with dual British Chinese citizenship traveled to Hong Kong, they would be treated only as a Chinese citizen. Therefore, the British Embassy would not be able to offer travelers any assistance. Next one is exempt from some career paths. Ladies and gentlemen, while dual citizenship have more employment opportunities, they may not be eligible to take up specific jobs and positions in government. In some cases, holding dual citizenship may affect your ability to engage in political activities in one or both of your countries. Some countries may have restrictions on political participation for dual citizens. Ladies and gentlemen, let me state one more time that I don't agree if Indonesians should be allowed to have dual citizenship because it can cause many problems for themselves and for their country. I think that's all from me. Thank you for your attention.
6:31